everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim Starts and I'm Kim, and today we're going to be trying out a crochet subscription box.
Big thanks to Hooks & Needles, the sponsor of today's video. They are a crafting subscription service that mails craft kits directly to you. Their patterns range from beginner to advanced and include everything needed inside the box. I'll be unboxing and trying out the crochet box and giving you a sneak peek of what's inside the knitting box at the end of this video.
Life has been kind of a doozy for me. Everything's been so chaotic and up in the air. So I think this will be a great project for people who are a bit too busy with life lately. And it's great because they have their own patterns and materials in the box, and you get a new subscription box each month. If you're curious about what's on my plate, it's that I'm planning to go back to school. I'll let you guys know more about it once I have all the things ironed out, but I'm incredibly grateful to you all for being with me on my creative journey, and I never thought we would have grown to this many subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I'm so lucky and grateful to you guys. But yeah, let's get to unboxing.
Here is the Hooks & Needles crochet subscription box for month 1. I find the packaging to be quite pretty and aesthetic. Packed inside are 3 balls of this merino blend wool in medium weight, 2 in this really pretty dark blue color, and 1 in gray. And they both have a little bit of variation in color, which I think is nice because it adds a little bit more interest to flat projects. A 5mm crochet hook, these super pretty scissors shaped as a bird. I actually saw a pair of scissors similar to this in a craft store that I was thinking to buy, so it was a really nice surprise to see these came in the subscription box. There was also some vacuum sealed fiber fill, and this wooden container of tapestry needles. I think this is a really nice touch to add to a on-the-go crochet bag. The container and the silicone tips just make it super nicely covered so you won't have any stray needles rolling around in a bag.
So inside there is a booklet and there are 3 patterns included. So I'm gonna try the sailor's knot headband first.
The base of this headband starts by creating 2 long strips of double crochets. Working with the hook and yarn felt really natural. Like with most beginner crochet projects, I think you can't really go wrong with a good 5mm hook and a medium weight yarn.
So the pattern said to make 2 of these 2 long strips. So that's what I did. And now I'm going to use these fancy little scissors that are included in the kit to cut my tail end, and then tying them together makes a knot. Okay, so the image says to make it like a twist, kind of like a fish shape, and then put the other one like this.
From there, I just followed the images in the booklet to finish the knot.
Pull it evenly on all sides to close up the knot. Okay, so what's left now is to just sew these sides together and then sew the back ends together. Okay, so here is the headband. I think it looks pretty good. Let's try it on. I was a little bit worried that this isn't gonna fit, so let's see. I always like to leave some pieces out, so. Hey, here it is. I think it looks really cute. It might be for the warmer months just because it'll be a little warmer. Yeah, cute. There's my knot. This woven storage basket needs 100 grams of yarn, so I think I'll just do that in these 2 colors. I'm gonna start with this gray yarn.
It starts you off with a magic ring and 6 single crochets, and then many rounds of single crochets and single crochet increases. It says you only need 12, but I think if you wanted to make this even bigger than the pattern calls for, you could keep going and make a bigger basket. I'd say this project is a little bit more on the experience side because it uses terms like magic ring, BLO for back loop only and the basket stitch and front and back post, but it does give all the meanings for the terminology, so it wouldn't be that hard to figure out. And it was actually my first time trying the basket stitch, so I really enjoyed working on that. And the last step was to add the handles. So they have you create a long chain to make the 2 handholds, and then you would just double crochet over the last row. So here is my finished basket. I think this was a great introduction project to a more advanced stitch. Again, I think you could make it bigger if you wanted to, if you were to use your own yarn and follow the same pattern but create a bigger base round.
And there's one other project in here that I didn't do. It is the Rabbit Levy, a intermediate level crochet pattern, kind of like a keepsake item for a little baby. I'll have to save this for when someone has a baby shower. This would be so cute to make. In the booklet, there's actually other things, tips on how to read crochet charts, a recipe, as well as the stitch glossary, which I think will be super helpful if you're a beginner. Now for my final thoughts on the Crochet Box 1. So I think this is great for beginners and mid-level crocheters. It would be a really nice and thoughtful gift for people who have taken a long break from crocheting and want to get back into it. It's nice to have projects like this that are already pre-prepared for you, so you can just pick it up anytime and still be ensured you'll get a good result. Really nice for getting me warmed up again into making things. So yeah, hopefully I can get back to a regular posting schedule for you guys. Definitely a great gift for your creative friends that went into non-creative lines of work. So, and check on those people for sure. But in general, I think this would be great for anyone who is a beginner at crocheting or would like to expand their crochet skill set. They also sent me a knitting box, so I thought I'd give you guys a little sneak peek as to what's inside the knitting subscription box.
In this month's knitting box is a double pointed needle, a knitting booklet with 3 patterns inside, 3 balls of extra fine merino wool. This color combination is so pretty. Size 4 circular needles. This one also comes with the bird-shaped scissors, 2 buttons, and tapestry needles, same as the crochet box.
And that's the box.
And here's a peek at some of the patterns inside. We have a knit triangle bag. It's called the Sunset Swirl Tote. I'm definitely a better crocheter than knitter, so this project will be fun for me. This is a intermediate level mug cozy, and it has some cable knit details. I have done cable knitting before, but not like this. This will probably be the first project I try out of this box.
This one looks really interesting too.
And there's this cute patterned scarf, really intricate in the design. I like it.
If you'd like to try either of these boxes, the knitting or crochet box, you can use the code KIM20 to get 20% off your first box. The link will be below.